of Bob Cushman. Mr. Cushman, how are you today?
Fine, thank you, Mayor Perez.
It's always good to see you.
Mayor Perez and members of City Council, staff, and fellow citizens. My name is Bob Cushman. I live at 602 Greenwich Lane here in Foster City, and I'm here representing on behalf of the Foster City Residents for Responsible Development. And I'm here to talk to you today about the Planning Commission. Many of our current planning commissioners have served repeated consecutive terms that span the time of approvals of projects that run counter to the wishes of large numbers of people living in Foster City. During this time, the Planning Commission has failed at some of its core duties. And I'm going to quote from the Foster City Municipal Code, section 2.28, which sets forth the duties and responsibilities of the Planning Commission. One of those paragraphs says as follows, I quote, "Prevent the erection of structures, additions, or alterations which are deemed to be, 1, unsightly in appearance, which are not properly related to their sites, which are not properly related to adjacent uses, or to traffic circulation in the vicinity." That's in our municipal code. Except for 2 new members of our council, the council has continued to reappoint commissioners who have been central to these approvals. Though there is a 2-term limit in our municipal code, Ordinance 563 is being misused to grandfather in commissioners so they can serve 3, even 4 additional terms. Appointments have been concentrated in the hands of a very small number of people who have cycled back and forth between the Planning Commission and the City Council. The May 2015 appointment, just a few months ago, of Naomi Avram was symptomatic and symbolic of what has gone wrong with the appointment process. It was hasty, it was superficial, it was carried out with a minimum of effort or reflection. Here's what you can do. The terms of 2 planning commissioners end May 31st, 2016, just a few months away. This is your opportunity to change this state of affairs. The following 4 changes are suggestions that we'd like to make and see you have implemented. Number 1, we ask that the city aggressively recruit qualified candidates. It's not enough to simply advertise the positions. This is a very important commission, and we'd like to see the council and the city advertise these much more aggressively. Let's find some additional highly qualified applicants. Let's give the incumbents some competition. Our group will help. We're going to try to recruit people who might be willing to serve as applicants. And we'll also be shining a bright light on the current state of affairs between now and May 31st. Secondly, assure the applicants that incumbents will not be automatically reappointed. Change practices that concentrate decision-making in the hands of a few planning commissioners and council members serving repeat terms. If people don't think they have a chance of being appointed, they're not going to apply. So this has to be made very clear that the incumbents will not be automatically reappointed. Number 3, improve the council interview and selection of candidates. Standardized questions allowing people to respond appropriately, and discussion on the merits of the candidates should take place. Past performance as a commission member must be taken into account, along with the results of recommendations made as a commissioner. And number 4, move the Planning Commission away from a culture that favors and enables dense high-rise housing, creating more traffic congestion and school crowding. I've given a copy of these comments to the city clerk, and you can see, I guess we don't see the graphic. There's a graphic attached to it that shows the terms of these commissioners, and we're certainly willing to provide that information to anybody who would like it, either in the audience or elsewhere. Thank you very much for your hard work and your service as councilmen. We're proud of you, and we know you work very hard, so have a good meeting. Thank you.